I've gathered materials while traveling along the Oregon coast for the purpose of creating an Oregon coast documentary. I've arrived in Florence, and I plan to stay here for a few days to capture footage of the Oregon Dunes area. Here, we find ourselves in the heart of Florence. The Siuslaw River flows through the city and heads towards Pacific Ocean. Along the banks of the Siuslaw River, you'll find parking lots, picnic tables, and because it's right next to Old Town, it attracts a good number of travelers. Now, we're at the Oregon Dunes National Recreation Area, where you'll find plenty of ATVs cruising over the sandy terrain. The crabbing spot is at the end of the river. You can buy crabbing gear at a local hardware store or Walmart and use raw chicken as bait. Anyone can try their hand at crabbing, and for those who aren't Oregon residents, an annual license costs $28. Where the river meets the ocean, you'll see long jetties stretching out towards the sea, and vast sandy beaches extending north and south. The weather has been favorable lately, and I took a walk from the riverbank to the beach. The sandy path was a bit challenging to navigate, but thanks to the rare appearance of sunlight, the sand warmed up underfoot. The never-ending stretch of sandy shoreline with waves crashing is truly captivating. About 40 minutes south of Florence lies Winchester Bay, a charming small harbor where the Umpqua River meets the Pacific Ocean. You'll find crabbing docks, numerous ATV riding spots, plenty of RV camping areas, making it an all-in-one travel and leisure destination. Winchester Bay Marina is home to many private boats, and I noticed quite a few people going crabbing by boat. While the wildfire smoke that once covered the southern Oregon coast has significantly reduced, it's still quite challenging to get clear shots due to the persistent coastal fog. When I reached the Umpqua Lighthouse, I was greeted by a breathtaking view of the vast Pacific Ocean. Fog often rolls in, especially during sunset, when it temporarily lifts, allowing the sun to set over the ocean. The Umpqua Lighthouse is particularly stunning at night. Its beacon of light circles like a spotlight. I spent a night there. And the sounds of the Pacific waves and the distant foghorn created a soothing nocturnal symphony. Next, we have Baker Beach to the north of Florence. The sea fog comes and goes, allowing the sun to peek through now and then. Here, you'll see Hasita Head Lighthouse. The glistening sunlight against the backdrop of crashing waves paints a picturesque scene. Now, We've arrived at the C.G. Washburn State Park area. In the day-use area, you'll find clean restrooms, drinking water, and even a free RV dump station. However, on the day I visited the beach, it seemed like the sun was shining, but then the sea mist rolled in thick. I was a bit surprised when I encountered a coyote on the beach. There is an informational sign as I walked out. Here, we're at Stonefield Beach. Along the sandy path by the shore, you'll find wild blackberries in abundance. When I tried them, the aroma and the sweet, juicy taste were unlike any berries I've encountered in the market. Next, we arrive at Bob Creek Beach. There are many pebbles, both large and small. It's quite impressive to witness a small stream meandering through the pebbles, making its way towards the sea. Our next stop is Neptune State Park. As evening approaches, I decided to camp in a roadside parking lot while gazing out at the sea. The sun didn't quite set directly over the sea, but it left behind a beautiful glow before hiding behind the clouds. When I woke up in the next morning, the sea was once again covered in fog. I stopped by at the nearby Cape Perpetua Visitor Center. The sea at Devil's Churn was rough. I passed through the coastal towns of Yachats and Waldport. The beach at Lost Creek State Park offered a clear and serene view. Today's footage covers the journey from Florence to Newport Beach. The materials I've collected while traveling along the Oregon coast will be used in the production of an Oregon coast documentary. Thank you.